A sovereign and the sword at her side. There are...
Imperator, why did you...
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear. So why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the vanguard ahead and let them die in vain?
Die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing. The other dukes have paved the road for me to become the god of law.
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone. What is...
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the blood of the accursed as sacrifice. I pondered long on what Talanton meant by blood of the accursed. Then, I found the answer. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said, our golden blood is the agent of destruction, the antithesis of the world's fate. Dux Frigoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux Helcalethist. Their fate was sealed at that moment. Dying on a glorious campaign was the final gift I could give them.
You speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes. Was their loyalty meaningless to you?
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. If a subject marches to war without that conviction, then yes, as you said, shallow loyalty means nothing.
And what about my loyalty, Cyrene? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there any shred of humanity left in you?
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagoos's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or stand with me and sever the ocean's last breath. If you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphoreus, then go on and end me. The Imperator of Amphoreus may be ruthless and cruel, but never a liar. When I say life itself holds little value, know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer the Sea of Stars.
Now you've seen it. The brutal Imperator was willing to spill the blood of 500 heroes to complete the trial of law. As for my poor warden, her suffering had only just begun.
Ist Cyrene noch am Leben?
I'm no storyteller. I have no duty nor interest in filling the history you've missed. I just want you to witness the monstrous choice the Imperator made before the Chrysos heir turned their blades against me.
Tja, und ja, warum zeigst du mir das? Aus Langeweile?
I gave up on using words to solve conflicts 2,000 years ago. But I won't squander a chance, not even a sliver of one. If there's even a crack in the walls of your conviction, then my victory is already assured. Now that the past is settled, let's turn the page and bring time back imprisoned, and dive deeper still, until we reach the very bottom of the abyss.
Solange er jetzt damit endlich mal aufhört zu reden, werden wir das Ganze so schon geben.
Is the path ahead underwater? I need the Ornyx orb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
Shatter the vessel of time, and let this stagnant pool start to flow again. Just like the broken fate of Amphoreus. This hidden gate leads to the vortex. Hurry now. The time of our reunion draws near, Deliverer. This hidden gate leads to the vortex. Hurry now. The time of our reunion.
Ja, das Ganze hatten wir doch irgendwie jetzt schon mal gehört.
This cruel journey will reach its end at long last.
Aber zuerst mal müssen wir da unten was einsammeln. Das dürfte jetzt auf jeden Fall besser sein. Wir haben jetzt so wenigstens noch die Möglichkeit, den Knochenkelch eigentlich dann ja sowieso verbessert aufzuhalten. Aber gut, belassen wir es dabei.
I've appraised it all. No thanks.
You've been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just ahead.
Gut, dann bin ich mal gespannt auf das Ende.
After the trial, there's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
Look, a gravestone. But whose name does it bear?
Wo sieht er denn jetzt hier bitte schon einen Grabstein? Ach so, das Teil da vorne.
That the prisoner who thinks herself the prison warden made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken. Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times you've stood here over the past centuries.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kurgus.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. But they, you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact. I am free.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me. But I'd say your mission is nearly done here, isn't it? Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fagusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Amphoreus. And after that, you drove your blade into her heart, a loyal subject turned regicide, a demigod committing deicide. Or so the history books paint that tragedy. Oh, but if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave? Still bound by loyalty? Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one imprisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized. Countless millennia. Loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend. One that helps me think. But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart. Will you regress into one of those lost mad sirens? Oh, what a shame that would be.
You're right, Lycurgus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return, as everyone hoped for.
Oh, deliverer from beyond the sky, my executioner. How much longer until he arrives here? Or will he ever return?
I don't know. And I doubt anyone does.
Then, what will you do?
Cyrene. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom, in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes. Greyfry, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber, but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Amphoreus. Do you still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need...
Ah ja, Vergusers Honigtau. Müsste noch ein paar Reste übrig haben.
The gift I once gave you? May you still have it when the time comes. When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphoreus wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your mourning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me.
Das werde ich machen.
And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
At long last, 33,550,336 cycles and 4,931 years later, Amphoreus's final curtain is ready to fall. The shadows within the cave gave everything. Yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A futile effort steeped in sorrow.
Enough! They were no shadows. Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave and unearthed the core flame of Trailblaze. And now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Amphoreus!
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end? I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your tribute to them. Allow me to take back my earlier words. As an apology, and in the name of Amphoreus, who saw all destinies in this world, let me join you in mourning. Let us bid farewell to the heroes who sleep here. And then, let us face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
Du kannst dir doch schon denken, welche Flamme es sein wird. Und zwar unsere. Aber ich denke, sag mal, wir werden doch hier noch eine kleine Anpassung vornehmen und natürlich auch das Team nehmen.
I appreciate the help of the Astral Express.
Das ist natürlich aktuell mit den Charakteren, die wir haben, am besten mit Phainon harmoniert. An die Erben von Chrysos ihr Leben der Flammenjagd weihten. Ihr Schicksal war nicht durch Prophezeiung bestimmt, doch sie empfanden keine Scham ob ihre Unbedeutsamkeit. Mit unbeirrbarer Entschlossenheit vergossen sie goldenes Blut auf der Reise der Flammenjagd. Die Inschrift lesen. Labienus Dax Fragoris, geboren im Lichtkalenderjahr 3743, gestorben im Lichtkalenderjahr 3960. Seneca Dax Brumalis, geboren im Lichtkalenderjahr 3749, ebenfalls gestorben 3960. Virginia Dax Caminum, geboren im Lichtkalenderjahr 3853, gestorben wie im Vorjahr. Apollonius Dax Hilly Dingenskirchen 3004 und so weiter und so fort. Am Ende der langen Grabschrift steht geschrieben: Cyrene, die Imperatorin, Halbgöttin des Gesetzes, gestorben im Lichtkalenderjahr 3960. Fett emporgehoben. Das Honiggebräu aus deinem Becher ergießt sich über das Grab und sickert in die Spalten, als würde man mit den gefallenen Helden einen Toast ausbringen.
Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Labienus, and Cyrene.
Through a brutal sacrifice, they lit the stars of law in this world, propelling Amphoreus' fate forward.
Ich kann's kaum noch abwarten, dir die Zerstörung zu bringen.
In the shimmering mirage of illusion, they entrusted their dreams to ride among the stars, to the hero yet to come.
An die Erben von Chrysos, die Leben der neuen Welt geopfert haben. Ihr Schicksal war durch die Prophezeiung bestimmt. Und ganz gleich, wie sie die Zeiten wandeln oder die Welten drehen, sie wurden in jener Stunde geboren, in der man sie brauchte, um zu erfüllen, was einst geschworen wurde. Terravox, Halbgott der Erde, geboren ca. 2000 Jahre vor dem Lichtkalender. Gestorben im Lichtkalenderjahr 3961. Aglea, Halbgöttin der Romantik, geboren im Lichtkalenderjahr 3860, gestorben 4029. Kestris, Halbgöttin des Todes, geboren, ja, keine Ahnung, gestorben 4123. Midemos, Halbgott des Swiss, geboren 4071, gestorben 4284. Tribios, Halbgöttin der Tore, geboren 3027, 4295, gestorben. Cyphera, Halbgöttin der Täuschung, 3942 geboren, gestorben 4534. Anaxagoras, Halbgott der Vernunft, 4065 geboren, 4534 gestorben. Hyacinthia, Halbgöttin des Himmels, geboren 4297, gestorben 4602. Am Ende der Grab steht da eine unvollendete Zeile. Electra, Halbgöttin des Meeres, geboren 3860, gestorben noch lange nicht. Du neigst abermals den heiligen Kelch, die Steintafel ist in Honiggebräu getaucht, wie ein Halbgott, der in goldenem Blut badet und die Taufe des Schicksals empfängt.
Aglaya, Tribios, Mightimos, Castoris, Anaxagoras, Cyphera, Hyacinthia.
In a relay spanning 1,000 years, they stood against enemies far beyond their strength, and won a bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance. And in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me one final toast to the lost prison warden, a prisoner bound by loyalty.
That voice. Could it be?
Bathe bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she will awaken from her 1,000-year dream and sing the final song of her mission.
Hysiliens.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the Siren's illusion, a sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show, a microcosm of Amphoreus itself. A group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. An epic staged with shadows and echoes. Now, destroy it. End the illusion. Theoros will take his leave for now. And when next we meet,
werde ich dich zerstören, ich weiß.
that shall be the moment that decides the fate of Amphoreus and the entire cosmos. The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed to the final execution ground, where I shall be executed.
Gut, jetzt können wir endlich weiter.
This world and I shall halt here. Until we meet again.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades? The last demigod. I'm here.
Und werde ich gleich aus dem ewigen Traum erwecken.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Go forth for the belief in flame chase.
Go forth for the golden blood's glory.
A day of peaceful repose.
Show your courage.
Go forth.
Hysiliens, ich bin endlich da.
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to perform.
Ja, mit der Hilfe eines sternverschlingenden Narwals.